Hello and welcome to 2.6b. Very important because it's an extension day, which means we are going to zip through. It's going to be easy. We're going back to the idea of parallel and perpendicular lines and relating it to how we can make a line parallel to another line, or make the equation of a line perpendicular to another line, given just some very minimal information. So the first example is, how do I create a line that passes through a specific point but is parallel to this line right here? Y equals 1/2 x plus 3. Now, the important thing we need to remember is that parallel lines have the same slope. So, even though I'm not explicitly given that I want it to pass through 6, -2 and have a slope of 1/2, it is shown. I want one parallel to this equation. This equation gives me a slope. I know that parallel means it's going to be the same. So this slope with that equation, with that point. Now, we just did in the last section how to create the equation of a line through a specific point with a specific slope. So should be easy enough, right? Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. And it doesn't say that we need to give it in any specific form, so I'm going to leave it in point slope form. Y minus -2 equals the slope 1/2 x minus 6. I'll simplify this up a little bit, clean it up. Y plus 2 equals 1/2 x minus 6. Beautiful. And I'm done. It's that easy. Now let's look at perpendicular, because perpendicular is a little bit trickier because we have to do negative reciprocal. It's not just the same slope, it's negative reciprocal. So I want to write the equation of a line that passes through a specific point and is perpendicular to the line shown in the graph. Alright, so this is even more tricky because I'm not just given an equation, I can take the slope. I actually have to find the slope given the graph. So it looks like I have an intersection right there, the y-intercept, and then it looks like right here is a good point where it looks like at 1, 1, the graph really clearly goes through that coordinate point. So, what is the slope of this graph? It looks like it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. Right, so rise over run would be 4 over 1, but it is going from left to right decreasing. So this is a -4 over 1. Now, if I want a line perpendicular to that, I want the negative reciprocal. So the negative version of that would just be taking away the negative sign. The reciprocal is going to be 1/4. So the negative reciprocal is a positive 1/4, right? Almost like the exact opposite it possibly could be. This was negative, so this is positive. This was 4 over 1, so this is 1 over 4. Beautiful. Now I need to create the equation when it goes through that point. Alrighty, here we go. Point slope, here I come. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Let's put in some points. Y minus 1 equals 1/4 x, and then minus -3. Beautiful. I'm going to clean it up a little bit so that it says y minus 1 equals 1/4 x plus 3. And I'm done. Doesn't have to be any harder than that. Alrighty, let's work on the assigned problems. Hopefully this goes pretty smoothly for everybody. But if you do have questions, write them down and we'll make it happen. Alrighty, see you guys in class.